Let's face it, if you've been struggling to get the respect you deserve from women, it's easy to think that maybe it's just something about you. Maybe you think you're not good enough, or that women just don't value what you bring to the table. But here's the truth. You're probably not getting the respect you deserve because you haven't yet earned it. And I don't mean by just being a nice guy or doing everything she asks. Respect isn't something you can demand or beg for. It's something that's earned, and it's earned through how you carry yourself, how you respect yourself, and the boundaries you set. If you don't respect yourself, how can you expect anyone else to? Here's the secret. Women won't respect you until you start respecting yourself first. Sounds simple, right? But most guys don't get it, and that's why they're stuck in relationships where they're constantly giving, overcompensating, and never receiving the respect they truly deserve. The first step, stop being a people pleaser. The biggest mistake most men make is being too nice. Not in the good, respectful sense, but in a way that shows you'll do anything to keep the peace or make her happy. And while being kind and considerate is important, there's a fine line between being a good partner and losing your self-respect in the process. When you constantly put her needs above your own, you signal that her needs are more important than yours. And that's a huge turnoff. Respect isn't about sacrifice, it's about balance. It's about knowing when to give and when to say no. If you're always saying yes to everything, whether it's her asking for your time, your money, or your attention without considering your own needs or feelings, she'll start to take you for granted. And when she does, respect starts slipping away. The second step, set clear boundaries. Respect doesn't come from being a doormat. It comes from setting clear boundaries and sticking to them. If you let her walk all over you or allow her to treat you poorly, you can't expect her to treat you with respect. Boundaries are essential in every relationship, and they're the key to maintaining your own dignity. Boundaries show that you value yourself and that you won't tolerate behavior that doesn't align with your values. If you allow disrespect, you're signaling that it's okay to be disrespected. But when you stand firm, when you communicate what's acceptable and what's not, she begins to understand your worth. Women respect men who can stand up for themselves, not in an aggressive way, but in a calm, firm manner that shows you know what you want and you're not willing to settle for less. The third step, be your own priority. Self-respect is rooted in putting yourself first. And no, this doesn't mean being selfish or neglecting her. It means having a life outside of the relationship, having your own goals, passions, and ambitions, and not losing yourself in the process of trying to please her. When you make yourself a priority, you send a powerful message. You are not dependent on her for validation. You're already whole. When you focus on your own growth, whether it's personal development, career, or hobbies, she will naturally respect you more. You become the man who has a purpose, who has direction, who has his own life, and who doesn't need her to complete him. The fourth step, take ownership of your life. One of the most attractive qualities in a man is his ability to take ownership of his life, ownership of your actions, decisions, and mistakes. When you take responsibility for your own life and the direction it's headed, women respect you for your integrity and accountability. If you blame others for your problems, or if you play the victim, you'll never get the respect you desire. But when you stand tall and own your choices, whether they lead to success or failure, she'll see your strength and admire it. Respect comes from knowing that you are in control of your own destiny. The final step, lead with confidence. Confidence is magnetic. It's what attracts respect, not only from women, but from everyone around you. When you walk into a room, when you talk to people, when you make decisions, lead with certainty. Women respect men who are sure of themselves, who don't waver in the face of challenges. But confidence doesn't come from trying to prove yourself or constantly seeking validation. It comes from within. It's a product of knowing your worth, standing by your values, and showing up every single day with the same energy and mindset. When you lead with confidence, you make it clear that you are the one who defines your value, not the other way around. And that's what attracts respect. So here's the takeaway. Respect is earned by how you treat yourself, the boundaries you set, and the confidence you exude. It's not about being perfect. It's about knowing who you are, owning your space, and making it clear that you are worthy of respect. When you respect yourself, she'll respect you too. Subscribe to Attractify for more insights into becoming the man women respect, value, and are naturally drawn to.